Hi, this is Ushamam. Welcome to Rathods IAS. Today in this video, we are going to see how to use Atlas for our UPSC preparation. So here in this video, we are going to take some questions like why we have to prepare Atlas and how can we use this Atlas while you are reading your geography and how can you use this same Atlas while you are reading your current affairs and also while reading world history, Indian history and science and technology. At last, I am going to say even there is a need of making any notes of this Atlas or just marking of this Atlas is necessary. So these are the questions that we are going to address in this video. So please don't skip the video and watch full. So first of all, why we need to read this Atlas? So always I will be focusing on importance of UPSC syllabus and also previous year's questions. So while you're starting your preparation every day on your desk, so three things should be there. So first one is your UPSC syllabus, because while you are preparing you should not deviate from the syllabus. So if you are deviating from the syllabus means you will be out of the path. And you have to also see previous year's questions. And not only these two, but even your Atlas should be there on your study table or your desk. So these three are compulsory. So why you have to keep this Atlas on your desk? Every year in your UPSC prelims, you will be getting 3 to 4 questions regarding maps. That is directly from your Atlas. So preparing of this Atlas is also very important in your UPSC preparation. So last year in 2022 UPSC prelims, so there was one question, that is, so which of the following countries are sharing boundary with Afghanistan? So because of this Afghanistan, it was very important news at that time, because Taliban took the control of this Kabul. So at that time I focused very much on Afghanistan and the question appeared from that part. That is directly from your Atlas. So actually you are not going to give credit for that question in this map based, but we are giving that credit to this current affairs related question. So here, because of this importance in your prelims, yes, you have to prepare Atlas. And now I will explain how to use Atlas while you are reading your geography. So while you are reading geography or in your timetable, if you fix a time to complete geography in this so and so time limit, yes, you have to keep your Atlas beside you and you have to prepare geography along with this Atlas. So actually whenever you are preparing for this geography, so you have to see two types of maps. So first one will be your political map. So this is political map of India. So what you can get from this political map? You can see different states and also different cities and even capital cities that you can see in this political map. So if you want to identify any place, you have to see this political map. And one more thing is, I want to give a clarity regarding Atlas also. So in the market, you will be getting two types of Atlas. So first one is school Atlas and second one is student Atlas. If you are preparing for any competitive examination, you can take student Atlas. But now in this video, I have the school Atlas with me. So I am showing how to use this Atlas. So in the same way, you will be also getting this student Atlas, that is Oxford Student Atlas. So you can take that student Atlas. And if you come back, so the second type of maps you can see is physical maps. So I hope you can see this is the physical map of India. So this physical map you can see different colors like light green, light brown, dark brown, and even in this water part, that is the ocean part, you can see light blue and dark blue. Correct? So this light blue and dark blue, it is based on depth. And this colors light brown and dark brown, it is based on the height from the sea level. So what you can see in this physical maps? So in this physical maps you can see mountains, you can see hills, you can see rivers, you can see lakes, and some important geophysical features that you can see in this physical map. So if you want to search any place, you have to see political map, and if you want to see the physical features, you have to see this physical map. And one more thing I want to give you some clarity here is, so if I ask you to search Tawang region in Arunachal Pradesh, so you can't see this Tawang in this Arunachal Pradesh in this political map. So please don't think that, so this area it is not present in my atlas. Okay, so this is a mistake commonly many students will do. So go to this northeastern political map. There you can see each and every place clearly. So in the same way you will be having northeastern part of political map, northeastern physical map, and as well as southern Indian political map, physical map, western Indian political map, physical map, and also central Indian political map and physical map, like that. So I want to give you one more suggestion. So whenever you are buying atlas, you have to take the recent edition where this Jammu and Kashmir is divided into Union Territory of Jammu and Kashmir and Union Territory of Ladakh. So as of now I have 35th edition. So this is the old edition. So if you are buying now, so take the recent edition. There you have to see this bifurcation of this Jammu and Kashmir. So that will be the most recent edition. So apart from this physical and political map, so here you can see India thematic. I hope this section 3rd, it is India thematic. So in this India thematic, you will be having separate Indian maps, for example different types of soil and the temperature variation and rainfall in India, and as well as cotton textile industries and mineral resources. So this India thematic maps that can be used while you are writing your mains. So in mains, if there is any question, for example regarding transportation or regarding industries, write a note on cotton textile industries. So here you can draw this map which shows about this textile industries in India. Okay, and even here you can see map of transportation, and there are a number of maps regarding this natural resources also. So this is very useful. And here you can see this is the map of mineral distribution in India. Okay, so in this way you can use this India thematic maps. So apart from this India map, you can also get world map. So you can see world map, political map, and as well as you can see this is actually political map, and you can see physical map and even thematic maps in the world. For example, here you can see temperature distribution across the globe. Here you can see different winds, how they are moving, and even you can see this is pressure winds, temperature, rainfall. So there are different thematic maps of this world map also seen, so that will be useful. Actually in this page number 114 you can see industrial regions. Actually this is very important topic from your mains. So you can draw this type of maps directly in your examination so that you can get good marks. So this is about how to use atlas for geography. So I hope it is clear. And now I want to address next question, that is how to use the same atlas while you are reading newspaper. So while you are reading newspaper, you will be getting articles regarding international relations. For example, recently from last 1 week, topics like India-Australia trade agreement is in news, and Iran and India, they had talks regarding development of this Chabahar port. So whenever you are reading this type of articles, yes, you have to see this atlas, and you have to see the political map and as well as physical map. So in political map, you have to see which are the countries sharing boundary with this Iran, or where is the location of exactly Australia. And if you see the physical map, you can understand geopolitical importance of that country, and even you can understand the economy of that country, on which resources they depend on, right? So these are some important aspects that you have to see. And even if you see in news, always this trade routes will be there in news. Always trade routes will be there in news. For example, here you can see this is our Panama Canal. So here you can see Suez Canal, and here you can see Strait of Malacca. So these three are important trade routes. Actually, whenever the trade which is happening between the two countries, so those ships, they will be moved across these trade routes. For example, Suez Canal, Panama Canal and Malacca Strait. So if you see that location exactly in your atlas, then you can understand the strategical importance of that so and so strait, and you can also see which waters are connected by this canals. Okay, so this is very important. Actually, this Suez Canal which connects Red Sea and as well as Mediterranean Sea, and this Panama Canal which connects South Pacific Ocean with this North Atlantic Ocean, so that the questions will be also framed in this manner in your UPSC prelims. So in this way you can use atlas for your current affairs or while you are reading your newspaper. And now let me address one more question, like how can you use this atlas while you are reading world history and as well as our Indian history. So in the world history you will be studying about unification of Italy, right? You will be studying about France Revolution, Russian Revolution and World War I, World War II. So here world map is very important, especially you have to know the location or geography of this France, Germany, Italy, etc. so that you can connect with the subject and you can understand which are the boundary countries. So neighboring countries, they are friends or foes, and which are these axis countries or allied group of countries, like that. So you will be getting better idea. So if you go through this map. And next one is how this map is useful to read your Indian history. So if you start reading Indian ancient history, especially you know that across this Indus river we have this Indus Valley civilization. So actually whenever these Aryans, they entered into India through this northwest region, so there was vanish of this Indus Valley civilization. And not only these Aryans but even others like Alexander, Kushnas, Parthians, Scythians and Mongols, they entered India and they invaded India through this northwestern side. So if you know why these people, they can't invade India from north side, so that you can understand if you see the map. So when you see the map, if you understand that from the northern side we have this lofty Himalayas. So this made very difficult for these people to invade from the north, so that they select this area of northwestern part. And even you can see different capital cities of empires, dynasties that were ruled in India. And you can understand the strategic locations. So what is the importance of the location of these cities? So that thing you can understand if you have a grip on this atlas. So in this way you can use atlas for your history part. And finally I have to address environment and ecology. So in environment and ecology you will be studying different national parks, different wildlife sanctuaries, biosphere reserves, different types of lakes, migratory species, so and so. So in that areas, especially you need to use atlas. For example, in news, 8 cheetahs, they were translocated from Namibia to Kuno National Park. So there is a high chance of getting question regarding this Kuno National Park. So first you have to know where this Kuno National Park is located. In which state? So in that state, which are the other national parks other than this Kuno National Park? And you have to see some other important biosphere reserves are present or not, wildlife sanctuaries are present or not. And if you take any national park, there we have to see any river which is flowing in that or not, any dam which is located in that area or not. So in this way we have to cover all geographical dimensions. That can be done whenever you are using this atlas. So in this way you can use atlas for your different GS based subjects. For example, geography and history, that is world history and Indian history, and for international relations, for your current affairs and environment and ecology. So in all these subjects, so you have to use atlas for your integrated preparation. And now finally I want to address whether there is a need of making notes or marking is enough. So as of my experience, there is no need of making any notes for this atlas. Just whenever you come across any place in the news or whatever the thing that you find important, try to mark in your atlas. Just go with highlighting those important places. And even one more thing I have to say is you have to take this world map especially. So in this world map, so you have to highlight this equator, Tropic of Cancer and Tropic of Capricorn. And there you have to remember the countries through which equator is passing, countries through which Tropic of Cancer is passing, and countries through which Tropic of Capricorn is passing. And even you can mark this meridians, 0 degrees meridian, etc. And you have to see countries through which it is passing. So there will be direct questions that asked from that topic, like, so following the countries, identify the following countries through which 0 degrees latitude is moving on or 0 degrees longitude is passing through. And they will be giving 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that you have to choose the correct answer. So in this way the questions will be framed not only in UPSC prelims but even in other state public service examinations or other competitive examinations. Okay, so in this way you can use atlas for your UPSC preparation. So I hope this video is helpful for at least some of the freshers or beginners. So by this I am concluding. So before concluding, I request you to subscribe to Rathods IAS Academy and don't forget to like, share and comment my videos. Thank you so much.